and welcome back to another episode on the Fun with Some podcast. We are up to episode 8 so far, which is so crazy. 8 whole episodes of me just talking and you guys listening, I guess. So for today's episode, I'm going to talk about going after your dreams. Because I feel like I have such strong views on going after your dreams and going after something that you want. I don't know, I see so many people and they're always like, yeah, but it's just a dream, it's just a dream. I'll never actually achieve it. It's more so just a dream. It's out of reach or I can't do it. But I'm like, why not? So I think that's what I want to talk about today. So yeah, don't forget to leave a comment down below if you have any episode suggestions you want to see. Give this episode a like, and if you're going to stay and listen, thank you so much. So I believe that we all have dreams, right? We have that one thing, or maybe it's more than one thing, but that thing that you want so badly and that you picture yourself doing with your life. And when you picture it, you're so happy and so excited doing it. It could be a dream that you've only developed recently. It could be a dream that you've had your whole life. It's something that I always hear people say, oh, but I could never actually achieve. I don't know how everybody else pictures it. There's probably a lot of different interpretations and ways that people view it. But I know that a lot of people view dreams as just dreams, and that's all they view it as. And they don't view it as anything that they could actually achieve. And I guess I want to talk about how if you put your mind to it, you can achieve it, because I think we only have one life, and what's the point if we're not going to go after everything that we want? I feel like we were built to do more than just survive. We need to be thriving. We were built to thrive. We were built to laugh, to have fun, to enjoy life, to enjoy our jobs, to enjoy everything that we're doing. So I guess that's kind of the message I want to spread this episode. And before I get into this, don't get me wrong, I definitely understand that there's a lot of different barriers that people face when trying to achieve things. And I've faced a lot of these barriers personally as well. So I'm fully aware that something might be financially out of reach at the moment, or you can't actually get there, or it's in a different place. I know there's so many different reasons as to why people can't achieve stuff at the moment. In saying that, I think if you want it bad enough and you put your mind to it, when there's a will, there's a way. There's a way. I can be completely open and honest with you guys and say, I'm not financially great. It might look like on my social media and stuff, it might look like I'm financially fine and stuff, but I'm not a financially, rich person. I don't have all this money. Everything I've been doing, I work my butt off for. This whole podcast setup that I've got, I worked my little butt off for because I wanted it so bad. Stuff I feel like it's not just going to get handed to you. You've got to work for it. I know what it is to not be in a position to be able to get something. I'm not saying that stuff doesn't exist. And my heart is with the people that do face tough barriers like that. This is kind of a little motivation, and also I think everything works out in the end. And I think if you look at things it's always going to be bad and you're always going to be in a tough spot, it's not going to do you any good. Yeah, you can have lots of dreams. I feel like a lot of people have one dream, lots of dreams. I think another thing I've noticed is that a lot of people have so many dreams, or multiple things they want to do. And I feel like we're brought up in a way to tell us that if we can only pick one thing to do. I've sensed that through life, everyone's only picking one thing to do with their lives, one career path. I don't know, I haven't heard many people talk about wanting to do multiple things. If no one else has said it, let me be the first. I want to pursue multiple different career paths. I don't want to just pursue one thing. I want to do social media and content creation. I've always wanted to do that. I want to do modeling. I want to be an author. I don't know whether this part will be career-wise or not. Might just be a side thing, but I want to do dancing. I want to do ice skating. You don't have to limit yourself to just one thing, because again, you only have one life. So why are we limiting ourselves? And it's not going to be easy. It's definitely not going to be easy, especially if you've got multiple goals that you want to achieve. And if you've got multiple things, I have multiple different things I want to do. It's not going to be easy. I also have my podcast as well as a thing. Forgot to add that. It's not going to be easy. It's not. It's going to be a journey, and if you want to make it work, you might have to put in extra hours here and there. But if you want it badly enough and you want it, you want this to work, then you've got to put the work in. And I think a lot of people don't actually understand that as well. Or maybe they do. I'm not sure. I'm not an expert. When you want something, it's not just going to get handed to you. You've got to put the work in. I think if you truly want something with your whole heart and you know that you want it and you can see yourself with it, then I don't think it's a dream that you're not going to achieve. I think you're going to achieve it at some point. I don't know. I'm kind of finding it difficult to talk about a little bit because I know how I feel about dreams and my dreams and stuff, but I'm not sure how everyone else feels and how everyone else's brains works. Maybe I'll just talk about my brain and how I see it. Because I've come to realize that I might not think much of how I think, but other people might think that, wow, I should think like that. Also, just realized how that sounded not in like an up myself kind of way. When I think about my dreams, I can see myself achieving them already. I have known since I was a young girl that I wanted to do social media. Like, I didn't know it was called social media at the time. I thought it was called YouTube. But I've known that I wanted to be in the public eye and do social media and things. And I knew that I wanted to win awards. And I knew that, like, I generally wanted to be in the public eye. And I also really knew that I wanted to do good things. And I wanted to be on the right side of things. I knew I wanted to do good things. And I don't know if it's been a manifestation over time or if it's just something that I've known that I've always wanted. Like, I've always known what my goals and dreams were. Always had a picture of it. I've had pictures in my head of it. Like, it's a vision, I can see it. So, like, rather than stressing about not getting it, I just, like, picture myself already having it. Like, I know that the housing industry at the moment is so bad and everything is so expensive. And it's kind of scary to me that I'm not even stressed about it. Because I'm not. Like, I'm not at a stage where I want to buy a house at the moment, and when I do, I just feel like I know I'm going to have enough money. I know I'm going to be doing well for myself, and I know I'm going to get a really nice house that I like, because I've always known what I wanted, and I've always known that my dreams are going to be my reality. The same way I've always known I wanted to be famous, and I've been making that happen. I went into my social media, and the thing is, I always knew that I was going to do social media after I came out of high school, and I'm not sure if many people know that, is that I knew I was going to do it. I always knew. I've known for years that I was going to do it. I just chose not to fully pursue it until I got out of high school, because through high school, I was very insecure, and with being insecure already and the people that I knew would say stuff and make fun of me, I didn't want to do it at the same time and have to, like, endure that. So I waited. And honestly, I'm kind of glad that I waited, because through my social media journey, I had no idea that I would be able to become the person I am now. And I think my social media has actually helped me learn to love my body. The representation online, which is also what I love being a part of now too, has helped me. Representation of plus size bodies, of bigger bodies with, like, that are in relationships, bigger bodies being picked up by their partner and thrown around like it was nothing. Like, I thought I could never even experience that. Like, representation definitely matters. Anyways, we're getting off topic. Yeah, I've always known that I've wanted to do social media, and so I started pursuing it after I got out of school. And when that started doing well, I was so excited. I was beyond happy. And I'm beyond happy now. I love doing what I'm doing. When I decided to start my podcast, I was really pumped about that, and I'm still happy with it. My podcast is definitely still in the start of its journey, but it has been, I think my podcast was more of a new dream that I developed over time. Same with modeling. It's definitely more in my podcast is definitely one of my dreams that I'm only, it's more in the beginning compared to my social media. But nonetheless, it was a dream and I've got it. I'm doing it. My social media was a dream and I'm doing it. My podcast was a dream and I made it happen. Moving to the city has always been a dream. What am I doing? I'm moving to the city. If you want it bad enough, you can make it happen. And that's how my head thinks, is that if I want something bad enough, and this has happened, I've had people tell me this through life as well, is that if I've wanted something, I've made it happen and I've gotten it. I haven't waited around. I think one year when I was still in high school, I wanted to visit Brisbane, and look around at all the stuff in Brisbane. That year, I visited Brisbane 3 times. 3 times. Which is it's a lot for a high school student who's broke. And also, everyone's journeys to their dreams will be different paces as well. My social media, I recently hit 12k on Instagram, but I didn't get that overnight. And I'm almost at 10, I'm at 7k on my TikTok, and I'm almost at 1k on my YouTube. I didn't get all of that overnight. I didn't get that in a couple months. There's also a lot of people that achieve stuff really quickly. And when you look at that, you can be like, oh, well, why haven't I achieved that yet? My goal is the same. Because everyone's journeys are different. Don't compare yourself to other people and their journeys and their dreams. Even if you've got the same dreams, don't compare yourself. Because everybody's journeys are different. It's taken me, I think, about 2 years to get where I am now. Like, just over 2 years to get where I am now. So, believe me when I say, just because someone else's journey is quick, it does not mean yours will be. And that's not a bad thing. I'm glad my journey, like, I'm happy with my social media journey at the moment and my journey on my dreams at the moment. It's for a reason. I haven't moved to this city yet. Like, the time it's taken me to achieve my dreams and go after my dreams, and again, haven't achieved them all, but the time it's taken me has given me, like, during that time, I've been able to grow as a person. I was able to learn how to love myself. Imagine I blew up on social media straight away and I was super famous right now and it didn't pan out the way that I had pictured. Would I have gained the confidence to slowly learn to love myself? Would I have been able to handle all the hate comments that would come in? Because as much as you get love comments and stuff and support, you also do get that hate. Would I have been able to handle that? And would I know the amount of information and stuff that I've know now? Like, would I have learnt all that if I blew up overnight? That's what I mean when I say everyone's journeys to this stuff is different. But I have my dreams in my head and it's so clear for me. I'm not worried about not achieving them. I know that I will. It's more so when I talk about stuff, I'm like, I know I will. And not in a way of I'm up myself. It's in a way of I know I will because it's something that I truly want so badly and I'm not gonna let anything stop me from getting it. Like, I know I'm gonna win awards. I know I'm gonna be famous. I know I'm gonna be a model. I know I'm gonna be an author. I know this podcast is gonna do well. I know that because they're my dreams and I believe in myself. That's it. Like, I believe in myself. I believe that the stuff that I want isn't out of reach. And I believe that even though it might be a tough journey and might be a long journey to get to these things, that doesn't mean that the journey's not worth going on. Like, I couldn't imagine myself doing anything else. And I think it's the same kind of thing with when you're going after jobs, is that you want to be doing something that you love. So a lot of my dreams are career-wise. I have other dreams as well that aren't career-wise, but a lot of my dreams are career-wise. If I decided that my dreams were unattainable and I couldn't reach them, and I just decided to go for something that was easier, I wouldn't be happy and I wouldn't be doing what I'd love. And you've only got one life. You've only got one life, and I feel like we need to be thriving in our life, not just basically surviving. Like, we need to be thriving and having fun, enjoying every day, enjoying what we're doing. We need to be enjoying what we're doing. This can apply for so many other things too. If you have a dream car that you want, a dream house that you want, if you have a dream trip that you want to go on, a dream future reality that you have planned, it's not unattainable. And also, I'm going to add this little context thing here. I'm not talking about stuff that's illegal, because I know some people will take this and be like, oh my god, so you're saying that anyone can get away with this. I am not talking about anything that is illegal or that is downright wrong. Nothing like that. Before anyone gets any other thoughts, because I've had the comments before. And honestly, I don't know why anyone would think that when you can clearly see what I'm talking about. But anyways, the point is you only have one life. Do with that what you will. If you have one dream, if you have multiple dreams, go after them. Don't just think that they're not attainable. I believe in you, and I know that the people and support systems around you will believe in you. And if they don't, then they're not truly a support system for you, are they? Surround yourself with people that will believe in you and that will support you to going through to get these dreams. And make plans. Figure out how you're going to achieve these dreams. Everyone has a different journey. Everyone has a different thing that'll help them get the dream. Everyone has different steps that help them. It all just depends on you and what helps you and what you want. But I just think it's such a waste to have such a beautiful thing. Like, you've been born into this world. I feel like we also take that for granted, that we were born onto this earth. You know, it could have just as easily been some other little baby spirit thing. It was you though. And it was you for a reason. You were born for a reason. That reason wasn't just for you to ignore all the deepest, most amazing dreams that you've got. It wasn't for you to just ignore those and not go after them. Like, that wasn't your plan. I'm sure that it was not your plan. Go after these dreams. Put in the effort. It's not always going to be easy, but imagine achieving these dreams and looking back and going, wow, like, I put all this work in, I put all this effort in, and now I've got it, and I'm so proud of myself. It'll all be worth it in the end. If you think that no one else believes in you, I know that I don't know you personally, but I believe in you. I believe in you, and I think that you can achieve your dreams. I think that you've got what it takes. Even though it might not be easy, it's going to be worth it in the long run. Don't settle for a life that doesn't make you happy. I think just having faith and being so optimistic will help you so much. Just picturing it. Just picture what you want in your head. Picture it. Think about it. Even have a vision board if you want. Picture it. Picture what you want. And know that you're going to get it. And put the work in. Put the effort in. Make it happen. Because it won't just get handed to you. And make sure that you're going after what you want. Don't listen to someone else and let someone else tell you what your dreams are. Don't let someone else tell you, you should have this as a job, or you should get this car, or oh my god, this would be such a cool university to go to. Don't let someone else tell you what you want. You figure out what you want, and you make the decisions for you. You make the best decisions that will work for you. You know what your dreams are. Don't let anyone else dictate what they are. Anyways, guys, I think that's everything I've got to talk about with going after your dreams. Hopefully this kind of gave you some insight on why you should go after your dreams and how I picture going after my dreams and all that sort of stuff. And comment down below what some of your biggest life goals and dreams are. If you enjoyed this episode, and if you stayed and listened to the whole thing, thank you so much. Be sure to leave a like and a comment if you want. It would be greatly appreciated. You can subscribe or follow the podcast as well. That would also be appreciated. If you know anyone else that wants to hear about any fun with some topics that I've talked about, you can go ahead and let them know about this podcast. Again, if you want to. Thank you so much for watching episode 8 on the Fun with Some podcast. If you have anything you want to hear on the next podcast episode, let me know and I'll be sure to take notes. Thank you so much for watching. Love you. Bye.